Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 1st of June. As I mentioned before, right, children, the past few days, I hope you really have a wheel of the time. Rolling, that's remember, all works and no play made rolling a very dull good. So now, June holiday, and all of you are set one. You only got 5 months. No, sorry, 4 months. Because somewhere on the 1st or 2nd October, you guys will have to get out of the school already. You know why? Because, how Xuan, you cut your hair. Handsome boy leh. Smile 一下. You're so serious for what? Life must be fun. How Xuan. Very nice hairstyle. But I'm very jealous, because I can't cut like that. Because I cut like that, my hair is in the center got no hair. So joke aside, because your exam is coming only 4 months. So now starting from today onwards, whether you like it or not, I will have to give you every week a test. Number one, whether you like it or not, there will be homework to be given to you. Number two, whether you like it or not, okay, there will be still some presentation, and sometimes I might just randomly call me like, Yibao, can you tell me what is conjunction? Ziding, can you tell me what is prepositions? So all these will be tested every single point. And Luoling, since you're joining us, you will have a student performance appraisal. So every lesson I'll be gauging you. At the end of the 4 months, after you finish your exam, even you want to have tuition, I'll ask you to get lost. You know why? Because I don't want to have tuition with you. Go and enjoy yourself, have a wheel of time, then we come back, rejuvenate after November or December, then you come back. But if you want, your parents want to drown you with extra lesson to prepare you for set 2, sorry. Okay, as for Uncle Raymond, I always tell my students, 先苦后甜, you enjoy the suffering for the past 9 to 10 months. I think you should give yourself a deserved break. Whether go back to visit your parents, grandparents, or go for holiday. One of my P4 students really tell me, Uncle Raymond, P4 are very cute. Uncle Raymond, I'm going to Rome, Italy. And then I'm going to Venice. Susan, you know Venice, right? Gondola, right? So I say, oh, then this guy will be doing, give me a bottle. You know the guys who spell the world. Then 忽然间那个 bridge 很矮，它很高。Then your head will hit on the bridge, boom. Then the poor guy will be fell into the river. I say, Valerie, you have to read me your cornetto. Okay, so Venice, you know that city is going to sink. And by the way, Venice was studied for my set 3, set 4 for social study. And thanks to you, Rawlings, the last question that you did was related to social study. But because you wrote that sentence, I'm going to explain later how you use. So children, I'm so sorry. At the end of the month, you guys will have an exam. Now, this is very serious. When I say serious, please pay attention. This is recording now. Because if you don't hand in homework, I'm not going to chase you. Sorry, I'll take you as you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who is out? May I know who is out? Is it who is out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One person is out. Who is that? Who is that? Yibao, is that? Yibao is out, right? Is it Yibao out? Okay. So whether you like it or not, please submit your homework. So every homework is going to gauge you for getting the bonus point, the gift. Remember? I'm not sure you're going to collect your gift. Some people say, I'm stay too far, I'm so sorry. But then I'm thinking of a way, maybe by end of the whole terms, I may be delivering the gift to your house or even get someone to deliver to you. Okay? Trust me. So every point will be counted. Okay, let's work hard together. I know now the June holiday started saying, wow, Uncle Raymond, I just started my holiday. Now you start giving me tests. Very simple. Please raise your hand one more time. Please raise your hand if you don't want to pass your exam. Wow, very smart. Susan was like, yeah, crazy. I'm testing you. I'm using reverse psychology. Right, Rolling, you know what I mean? Please raise your hand if you want to fail. Nobody wants to fail, right? Okay, good. Let's start. Get ready. Oh, my dear friend is not in yet. What happened to Yibao? Oh, don't worry, Susan. Go ahead. Hey, what happened to Yibao? Oh, yes. It's here. Yibao. Are you okay? Yipao?
Yeah.
What happened?
Disconnected.
Take note now, what is conjunctions? Conjunction is very important, okay, for our essay and compositions or anything. What is conjunctions? So sorry, Luolin, since you are a new student, so all of us is going to bully you. Oh, who hit me? Oh, my right hand hit me. Sorry. My left hand say sorry. Okay, Luolin, what is conjunction? It cannot show you. After you can see. Oh, yes, Luolin.
Conjunction is the use of like the words like because and all that.
Because no that okay. Yeah. If it's 3 marks, I give you 1 mark. Jiarong, thank you, Rolling. What is conjunction? Next will be Hao Xuan. Hao Xuan eating. So okay, I don't want to disturb you. I will ask Winnie. Jiarong, what is conjunction?
I think like it's action.
I can't hear you, my dear. Sorry.
It's action like
action.
Two events combined together.
2 events. Oh, okay. How about Winnie? Yipao, please. I want to see your face. I don't want to see your ceiling. Thank you, sir. Winnie, what is conjunction?
Like a word. Sentences.
Very good. In fact, all your answers are close to it. Correct. Just remember, you all take MRT train, right? Let's be honest. I'm not kidding you. You all take MRT train. So what happened? Sorry, touch wood. No. I cannot happen in Singapore. What happened? The train like that, right? So in between, they got this the train inside. They got this connecting, right? You know the connection, like the hook, right? To connect the train, right? Seriously, Okay. Few weeks ago, my son's birthday, the eldest brother bought the 2-2 train for him. So I have to connect the train, connect the track. Correct. So just remember, connection is like the railway track. No, Rolling. Okay. Because you're new, I'm not bullying you. I'm just giving you more opportunity. Rolling, what happened? If the rail broke and the train, the connector, pong, 是不是会有很多伤害木哥 Sure got a lot of people die and accident. That happened in some of the India. You know India, a lot of trains always the track go haywire or even the rail, right? Okay, this is called conjunction. So what happened? Seriously, I always use MRT track. I'm sorry, MRT cabin. Okay, to connect. So the connectors is very important because if these connectors is going to break the whole bloody sentences, your train. That's why I call it. If you look at my book, children. Hey, where's my book? If you look at my book, you see this train here, right? It's called the train of thoughts. So imagine, Rolling, you got a sister, right? So 你在想that day 你跟你的 boyfriend 出去，忽然间你的 sister 开始 disturb you disturb my train of thoughts. I'm thinking of something else. Get it out? Like 中恒, like you want to think of how to buy a meal for your girlfriend. Then suddenly your brother and sister, your mommy, come and help me. Oh man, GG, LOL. I got to do something. So the train of thoughts is very important. Yes, stay in that way, Yipao. Stay in that way. Awesome. Your background is like you're in a seminar room. Well done. Okay, Muka. Oh my God, my dog is behind me. You want to see my dog? You can see now. You cannot see. My dog cannot see. Wait. Unless, hey, mommy, can you carry the dog? No. It's my dog is behind because if I were to move my chair, my dog gone. Okay. Right. So this is a train of thoughts. Get me now. You cannot break the train of thoughts. That's my dog. I cannot see.
So cute.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. Hi, nice to meet you, all of you. Oh, I'm gone. I'm here. I'm gone. I'm here. I'm gone. Okay, get lost. Very heavy, Go away. Go away. Okay, go away. Go away. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Hello, guys. Okay. Thank you, Winnie. This is my dog. Okay, come. Go down. Okay, thank you. So this train of thoughts is very important. Winnie, you see the 3 S there? You saw the 3 S? It's called Sweet, sweet, sweet. 中文 you'll be Hao Xian, you're like, oh, come on, Uncle Raymond, get a life. It's called short, sweet, and sharp. No, short, sweet, and simple. Sorry. So this is another word called so, then, how. And this is called PPF, past, present, and future tense. And then we have the fish spot here. And this is a train. And you see the R here? That's my train. Uncle Raymond train, not the Thomas the train. Sorry, Raymond the train. So guys, now you understand, conjunction is like the trains of thoughts. It's very important. We are using because, you're right, Rolling, but not just because only. Now, no point if I talk 3-4 lessons, and if you guys don't submit your homework by using conjunction, you spoil the whole fun of what is conjunction. The use of, Susan, we might read to the class. With the example, my dear Susan, carry on.
Can you give me a minute? So I read the example.
No, the use of.
The use of conjunction is where you join words, phrases, and sentences with conjunction. Some of the usage, like and, but, also, because, unless, either or, neither nor, and until.
Example?
Example, Mr. Song can speak both both English and Chinese well.
That's referring to me. Hey, 老王卖瓜. Okay, carry on. Next one. Okay, never mind, Susan. Your background is a bit noisy. It's fine. Then I will arrow. Buka, number 2. 这个妈妈太累了，因为我讲华语，你讲英文。Come, number 2 here. Muka. Can you read to the class, please? I got a lot of things to share today, please. Oh, your dog also white color, really. So cute. Okay, come on, man, Muka. Yo, what's that, man? Muka, can you read to the class, please?
Mother is tired because she has just finished cleaning the whole house alone.
Next one. Finish out the 3 sentences for me. Thank you, my dear.
Me? I can forgive you, but you must promise you will not do it again. Mitchell does not wish to marry neither Mr. Dan or Mr. Lim. Stephen must choose either to go to America to study or Australia before the school term starts soon.
I tell you, all the 3-4 sentences you read, the last sentences, I love the way you pronounce the word. 你真的有那个嚼舌儿，像那个老外在讲话，不是讽刺你，not sarcastic By now, all of you should know, Rolling, if I don't like your style, I will tell you right to your face. If I like your style, I will also tell your face. This is how Uncle Raymond works, okay? Right? So I like the way you say, I can forgive you, but you must promise. Now, children, I'm going to test you oral, so somewhere in July, all right? Oral and listening complete. So I need the rhythm. I can forgive you, but you must promise you will not do it again. Michelle does not wish to marry neither Mr. Tan nor Mr. Lee, but Michelle like to marry to Uncle Raymond. Yeah, 聪明，猪八戒照镜子. I like the last sentence, Muka. Steve must choose either. I like the way you pronounce the word either. 因为你把那个 R 的字那个咬上来 either. Right? Not. I got some students. Steve must choose either to go to America to study or Australia before the school term starts soon. 若琳，如果你是老师，你会给这个分数多吗？ No, right? So seriously, I'm telling you right to your face now. All right? You have to read. If any clown, sorry to use the word, I'm so sorry. Should I use it? If any clown were to tell you, sorry, I cannot hold it. If any idiot, sorry, to tell you, Rolling, don't pronounce like that. Muka, can you stop to slang them? Ignore that person, all right? Your word is, your stage is the word. You are supposed to expose to talk to other people. So Steve must choose either. I like the way to go to America. 那个 R 在里面吗 ？America to study. 那个 S sound 跟 S sound 跟 T sound 和 Y sound 不要跟我讲 S 啊。Okay, the S T Y third and the Y sound on Australia before the school term starts soon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I only give you 5 examples. You realize if I do not have the N, let's do the first one. Okay, let's say Susan can speak both English, Chinese well. Nothing wrong, right? If you're talking about informal. But if you were to talk like that to people, Rolling, people would know that these strangers or somebody know, oh my goodness, this Rolling, I don't know how he learns English on. Which kind of certificate he took. Oh my goodness. So imagine you're in the marketing, you're talking to business people, right? Jiarong, right? If you were to talk like that, that's it. Right, Jiarong, 对吗? Okay, Jiarong. Later, Hao Xuan, you're doing number 2. I want you, okay, Jiarong, I help you. So instead of using N, what other words can I change? Like Mr. Sean can speak both English as well as Chinese, 对吗? 你懂我意思吗? Children, you get it now? 怡宝、浩轩、子婷 you get it now? 你们喜欢吃鸡肉哦，鸡啊！我知道现在鸡起价了 ，the chicken is very expensive. You know, chicken can have BBQ, can have steamed chicken, can have fried chicken, can right? So 你要千变万化 ，you have to be very outstanding. You must think out the box. So, okay, 嘉荣 back to you. Change. So I will use 嘉玲 okay? 嘉玲 can speak French and German well, okay? But you don't tell me 嘉玲 can't speak both German and French well. I tell you, I kill you. I told him about you like his nose. You know what I say? Of course, my nose is so nice. Yeah, then you're so proud. Really? Oh, my nose. Okay, Jiarong, carry on. Your brother is always very humble. 很谦虚的. Jiarong.
Jialing can speak both French as well as Germany.
As well as Germany, 他喜欢那个国家，不喜欢那个 language 啊。Real Hitler. German.
German.
Yes. Okay. 你知道哪点你 you see if you were to read like this, Jialing can speak French and Germany well. Germany is a country, so you have to change the Germans. Now all these will be learned later on. Thank you so much. Hao Xuan, your turn. Wait, Hao Xuan is very creative, Rolling. Seriously, he will give very, very funny ideas. Trust me, Hao Xuan. So how do you change this? Mother is tired because she has just finished cleaning the whole house alone. How can you change it? Hao Xuan? You can change this. I will give you 2 extra marks for your creative thinking for today's lesson. Thank you. Back to you, Hao Xuan.
Okay, I can't really come up with anything to change the second one.
Go ahead. Never mind, Hao Xuan. Don't worry. I have confidence in you. Mama Lai.
Mother is tired because neither the son nor the dad has helped her clean the whole house.
You see? I told you, Rolling. I told you right. He's a nerd guy, right? Who can come up ideas. What's wrong with calling him a nerd? You mean I want to call him notorious and naughty boy, man? Right? Being a nerd is a good thing, you see? 我没有教他了，我没有带东西给他Hao Xuan, I never type anything to you, right? I never ask you to change, you see? This is what I want for my student. This is really I want. I'm so sorry. You are not a Singaporean student. You are international student. You have to be more aggressive, awesome, attentive, alertness. Thank you, Hao Xuan. I never think of that. I was thinking this way. As mother was alone cleaning the house, therefore she is tired. Get it now, Hao Xuan? I was thinking this way, but you put in the mother, you put in the father and the son. So Rolling. So this sentence tell me in a comprehension passage, that means the whole family 很自私 Let the mommy alone do all the chores Well, the father and the brother do what, Rolling? They play Nintendo Switch. Don't laugh, all of you, I I'm asking you truly from the bottom of your heart. Do you help your mother to do chores? 有没有帮她妈咪扫地、抹地？有吗？有，我用我的 robot， 我 on 那个 robot， 那 robot 自己洗。Then I help to press the button 。中文 help 吗？ You never say what kind of help, right? 子婷 right? All right. Thank you. 子婷 number 3. This Ruo Ling, don't tell her. She can't hear us. She's also another nerd girl. Hi, 子婷. She can't hear us. You see, only you and me can hear only Ruo Ling. Number 3. I can forgive you, but you must promise you will not do that again. Well, what happened? You mean your boyfriend made you angry, huh? So Zhi Ting, how are you going to say this to your boyfriend? Just kidding, come on.
I can forgive you, however, you must promise you will not do it again.
Every time when Zhi Ting says something, I'm very excited. As well as Susan also. Well done. Now you get it now. You see, you are taking a 2 carriage. Just like that day, I was playing toys with my son. The Germany soldier and the Stalin soldiers. So we do not have that machine gun. We improvise. 对吗？你要灵机一动 well done. However, Zhi Ting, I never use a however here, right? Now you understand what I mean? Do you know if this is a summary in your reflective essay, Zhi Ting, you got marks already because you're using your own words. This is where they test your grammar skill. Well done, Zhi Ting. 2 marks for you and 2 marks for Hao Xian. Well done. Next, can I have Yi Bao? Your girlfriend want to marry you. He don't want to marry Mr. Tai and Mr. Lee. You want to marry the Yi Bao. Come. Michelle does not wish. Change.
I don't know.
No IDK in my class. Do your best, Yi Bao.
Michelle does not wish to marry John or
I give you a hint, Yi Bao. You can replace a word with a B and with a H. Only 4 alphabet. If anyone can, please tell him. You know what is that, Zhonghen? Tell him. A friend in need is a friend in need. Come on, bro. Huh? Come on, Yi Bao.
Michelle does not wish to marry both Mr. Tan or Mr. Lee.
Because Michelle want to marry me, Yi Bao. Yeah. You mean you like guy? Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course you like girl, right? You marry girl, then you marry boy, man. Yi Bao. Just kidding, no hard feeling. Well done. Now you understand Ruo Ling, Jia Rong, Susan, 木哥，明白吗？好像一样妈妈已经很累了，因为她把整个屋子打扫得很干净。可是浩璇 saying this way， 妈妈因为很累，是因为妈妈很累，是因为爸爸跟哥哥没有帮助她，她一个人做完整个家庭的工作，家里的工作，家里的业务 or something like that, right? So same thing in Chinese and English, you can same thing. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. When do we use the plus minus divide and times? It's all up to you based on what kind of situations. Please don't be a typical student. Think out of the box as far as you can. Well done, Yi Bao. You did it, man. All right, next one. May I have Winnie? Change the sentence. Everyone have a chance, So Muka, later you have to choose one of the 5. Muka, you have to do it. Type it out if you don't feel like talking to me. Jia Rong also. Zhonghen, don't pretend, I didn't call you. And Ruo Ling also, okay? Fair enough, Those people who have changed here, no need to do anything already. Okay, Winnie, let's go. Last question, please. So Susan also, Susan, you also, Susan, you did not do it right. Change. You can choose any using and, because, but, neither, or, either, or. Like Zhi Ting, however. Well done, man.
How much do I need to change it?
Winnie, this is not the first day with Uncle Raymond's class. I let you free and easy, my dear. This is not your school. Remember, you're supposed to win me. Like what just now the 4 of them changed. Be yourself. Don't need to ask me question. All right, don't worry. Don't be afraid to do on your thing what is right. As long, sorry, guys, no vulgarity here and no sexisms and racism. Okay, that's all. Fair, Winnie, let's go. You see, I'm sorry, Winnie. Just now how she go and change for me. Mother is tired because the father and brother not helping. You see, it's not inside here at all. Huh? And then this thing also act smart, change my but to however. It's also not inside however there. You see, 明白吗, Winnie? Right? This is you are supposed to win your class, win your whole school. Let's go.
Steve must choose to go to America or Australia to study before the school term starts.
Dang. Well done. You see? You take away the either, right? And put all, right? You see? You actually summarize the whole entire sentence shorter. If this is a summary skill. Really? You did it. Well done. 2 marks. Okay. For those of you, whoever, now I left Luo Ling, Zhong Hern, Susan and Muke, right? The 4 of you. Please choose anyone and type it. Let's be fair, huh? We are all as one group, as one team. So everyone must contribute, fair, huh? Right? Let's go. You can type, thank you, Luo Ling. Unless you promise you will not do it again, I will forgive you. Okay, Long? What did I do to make you angry? I just only stole your ice cream only. You also like that. Must promise you. Next time I don't eat the ice cream, I don't eat your sweet, Long. Thank you. Well done. You see, you use the word unless. Okay, children, remember conjunction is damn powerful. You know why not, Zhong? Because one day you are a manager in the real life, or even you're doing a thesis, a master degree or degree, you have to shorten it in such a way that your original subject and object and the verbs and the noun and past and present tense all must be squeezed like 若你要去 holiday 来，你的那个 luggage bag 就是这么小，你就要放你的 toy. I got my daughter want to go. 我要带我的宝贝。Oh my goodness！ 你去台湾也要带宝贝。That was when she was primary 4 or primary 5. You know 宝贝了，那个臭臭的宝贝，那个towel，那个抱枕啊。Can you imagine uncle want to bring my 宝贝, my booster is so long. How to bring that? Okay, so get it, Well done. Thank you, Rolling. Susan and Muga and Zhong Hern and Jiarong. Rolling, can you retype again and send to everyone? Don't mind. Okay, to everyone, not to me. Okay, so send to everyone. Thank you. And this is your homework also. Homework. So you have to do it. How many sentences? Luo Ling just said everyone must do 50 sentences. Luo Ling will do 10 sentences. Luo Ling 讲的，不是我讲的。浩轩，我骗他的，他听不到啊。Okay, 浩轩。Very bad. I thought you say Mr. Sean can speak both English and Chinese well. You said either or. 我这么 bad man? You're very bad. At least you change it, can speak either English or Chinese well. Okay. But I'll send to the whole group again. Susan, thank you. Don't send to me. Send to the class, please. Send to the class, please. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Luo Ling. You see? Oh, Zhonghan, Yibao. You see, Susan can change the sentence. Can speak both. You're going to change either or. This is what I want to see. Susan, well done. Muka and Jiarong and Zhonghan. Why you must keep copying my answer here? Can you change, Zhonghan? I can forgive you until you promise you will not do it until. Hello, okay. How? Well done. Left Muka and Jiarong. Before I proceed to my test, I love eating fruits and animals. She can be an aggressive player, but her speed has to improve. Oh, I like the last one. I love eating fruits and animals. 嘉荣，你连狗肉都吃吗？ Oh my gosh.
I wanted to write vegetable.
Winnie, she want to eat dog meat. Oh my God, Winnie. Animals. Just kidding. I love eating fruits and vegetables because, can you write down? Because they are very healthy to me. As he say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. 明白吗，嘉荣? Makes you what you have learned. She can be very aggressive player, but in fact, she need to improve her speed. If not, she will not be selected in the team. Okay, 嘉荣，明白啊? Well done. Okay, left Mooker. Once Mooker is done, we can move on to the next one. Mooker, 我们在拭目以待，洗耳恭听。OK， 我们广告后回头见。现在我们 go back to commercial break. We'll talk to you later. See you in 2 minutes time. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We shall drink this water from an upcycled this. Look at my cute little Red Bull. Oh, you done already, huh? Oh, there's Jarong. Okay, I love eating fruits and vegetables because they are very healthy, so we will not be sick easily. So we will not get sick, my dear. So we will not get sick easily. All right. Jiarong, I think all of you know, right, Susan and Ziting, we want to make it 12 to 15 words per sentence if we can manageable. That will be good because the 12 and 15 words, especially for IP student now, you're going to write 150 words for your summary as well for a reflection. So stick to the 12 to 15 words. Mooker, are you done? Never mind, like 你把华文写了，然后 translate 给英文都可以。你这样看衰我，你可这么讲我。Okay, you must say Mr. Sean can speak English well, but Chinese very well. 哎呀，真是过分。Okay, not true. Okay, yes, well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all your participation today. I'm very happy to see all of you. Even though it's just start of the holidays, you guys are very 3E, entertaining, enthusiastic, and very ensuring that you want to do a good job. Well done. Rolling, all yours. Can you read the first one? If I were to pause, if there's a dot, then I'll just add in, okay? If I don't say anything, you just continue the next sentence, okay? Children, you see this is Rawlings using Proverbs. I believe she has put some effort to do it, okay? Whether she copies from somewhere or she uses her own, I don't care. But this is some of the sentences are very useful to all of you. Ready? Rawling in 3, 2, 1, go.
He stayed with me throughout the time I was in the hospital. He even helped me collect homework. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
I remember this sentence when I was in school, and one of my students got chicken pox. And this, as a form teacher, the one of them, I did not ask her to collect the homework for this girl who got chicken pox. So she collect everything and asked me, Mr. Sean, will you be kind enough to bring this homework to Caroline? And guess what? I was so shocked. It was staying, that girl was staying quite near to my house. So I collect the homework and pass in. Then I told her, oh, thank you, Mr. Sean. You helped me to collect the homework. No, it's your friend who asked me to pass it to you to make sure you don't miss any single homework or any subject. Wow, this is called a friend in need. It's a friend indeed. 谢谢你，因为当你写这些, it kind of bring back my memory, you know, when I was in school. I can really write a book about all the times I with my students. All right, thank you. Number 2, please.
Scamming these days. All is not gold that glitters. Don't be deceived by things that look good and nice.
Exactly. Thank you. Move on.
Doing work and not getting to play a smart game. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Then you see a dot there, right? You should continue saying that we would like you, right? So, doing work and not getting to play his favorite game. Always not play. So just like my son, Recently, I told my younger son, okay, daddy will give you this whole week, play like hell. You want to play your COD, your Minecraft, or you want to watch Mr. Beast or anything. But come next week, we're going to start all over again. In fact, he already started his Chinese and English or blah, 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 except the maths and science. So you should add in this way, Rolling. All words and no play makes Jack a dull boy. In fact, you must write that. In fact, using a conjunction, in fact, it is true that Jack need to have a break so that he can do better for the coming exam. Something like that, okay? To add some. Because if you put like that, imagine this is a comprehension. 没头没尾. You must get, now you understand the conjunction, you have the train. Then you can imagine, imagine you want to go Australia, the train stop at Newton. Okay, all get down because the train cannot move. You walk on the track, goodness me, right? So you must 送佛送到西, 救人救到底, 送佛送到西. Next one, number 4, please.
Tom does not live up to his promises. He gives up halfway and procrastinates. A rolling stone gathers no moss.
No wonder he is a useless and hopeless person. He will never do things right. That means he's always fickle-minded. You know what's fickle-minded, right? That you will think of one thing and think of the other things. Okay, carry on.
It seems that something is wrong with my car. It's better to get it checked out as a snitch in time saves 9.
Yes, I'm telling you, this one remind me of my car. My 4 tire was really gone. The threads of the, and my car spin 360 degrees. It's 360 degrees in the expressway, you know. I can't have the brake. Can you imagine if the car in the expressway would hit me, my whole bloody car would fall down and the ashes to ashes dust. There will be no Mr. Uncle Raymond. Until I took the picture, my friend scolded me. Hey, hello, you save the money not to buy the tire, to change the tire. And when I bring the workshop, the mechanic say, wow, 老板, 你的 tire 已经不大了，就是像我头发没有头发了 no thread. 你还敢讲? And that's why you see it's very important. If not, if I would continue to drive, that's it. You will cause an accident. And who knows, I may not be killed. I go and kill someone even worse. So yeah, I say you bring back the memories. Number 6, please.
I could have gotten a better offer if I had waited for some more time, but I decided to take the one I had. After all, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bushes.
You see, you remind me of my job last time. I was offering a few jobs. And one of the jobs asked me, Raymond, can you tell me what is your weakness? You know how I reply her? I reply him. It's a Amor. It's a Lao Wai. My weakness is I'm very workaholic. Which is a good thing, right? Right, Zhonghan. But after that, I think I don't feel like taking it. Because even though he gave me a higher place, that was before I was a teacher that time. But I took the other offer. So sometimes you have to see there are too few opportunities. Which one do you think is better? All right, so you have to make decision. Children, you will come to this when you get your O-level result or your A-level result. Then you decide which university to go. Right, Jia Rong? You know what I mean, right? Yes, thank you. Now, who's done?
He
your
keeps
turn.
saying that he will work hard and every day all he does is play games. Well, action speaks louder than words.
Yeah, then remind yourself, Rolling. Your mommy, daddy, 要读书了没有？等一下，handphone 等一下，等的花儿也谢了。Okay, carry on. Next one.
If you work hard and believe in yourself, then all is well that ends well.
Right? Which one? Number 7, right? Number 8.
He seems to be in so much pain, and the doctor has confirmed that there's going to be more pain for a few weeks after the surgery. She still decides to go for the surgery, as a drowning man will clutch at a straw. She wants the pain to go away.
Wow, very good sentence. And this one actually, Rolling, you can copy this whole entire mini paragraph to use it in your essay. Seriously, what essay? Essay can be something that is very drastic, or then something that from a bad experience to a good experience, or essay talk about how it becomes an experience or incident that you will never forget, that kind of essay. So please copy down and put it somewhere so you can put it inside your essay. All right, thank you. Next one, please.
If you work hard and believe in yourself, then all's well that ends well.
Hello, got part 2, excuse me, madam. Well, so he say, if you work hard and believe in yourself, then all well ends well. As you know that every single efforts will put you into a better positions to make you a very I can't hear you.
Successful.
Correct person. Then you will make this sentence more vibrant, more interesting. Next one.
Jack thinks that not achieving a perfect grade was as bad as failing all of his classes because, according to him, a miss is as good as a mile.
I'm a bit confused of question number 10. What do you mean say Jack thinks that not achieving a perfect grade was as bad as failing all of his classes? You mean all of his class tests or all his classmates? Or you know what I mean? The classes is referring to what? You get what I mean?
Class test.
You see? You get an idea? So I actually want to put class test. But on second thought, I'm thinking I got student like that. Because of this sentence, it remind me. I got these students, he was so bad. He's an NA student, normal academic student. Then Mr. Sean, wow, Dino, I'm not only the last in the class, but I fail all my tests in other subjects. How can I help myself or how can you help me? So this one also remind me another story. So that's why I did not put class test. You get me now? Because of he was being last, and this is a no racist, he's an Indian boy, he's a very nice boy, but he's really a gentle giant. He's really tall and big size. In fact, now he's also in my Facebook, okay? Right? So it's very gentle giant. You know what happened, Ronnie? His learning ability are very slow. So you see, we cannot look down on people, but that doesn't mean he's slow, his life is gone. So you know what I do? Every time when he finish the things after school, I'll ask him, I don't want to mention the names of Domaya. So how is it? How you feel? Always, what have you learned? You see, later I'll show you what have you learned today? What are the 3 things that teacher do you write down? Yeah, Mr. Shong, I wrote down. So, but I still don't understand. So if these subjects I know how to teach, I will sit down and work with him. If those subjects I don't know how to teach, I will get my colleague to help him. You see? So that's why I put the question mark, I think it should be class test. I was right, Rolling. But I don't want to put class test because it's possible that this student might be the last in class and you feel very ostracized, 被人冷落那种感觉。你明白吗? So you see, this one affect you as a literature students. So from there you have to dig out the truth. Hey, is it because of class test? Oh, hey, wait, is it because of people look down on him, then you feel very bad, he dare not go to school and he cannot speak? Or is it because he's a special needs? Wow, your sentence make a lot of possible identity and ingredient, possible cases. You see? Right, next one, number 11, please.
After knowing that Jane shouldn't be always eating junk food and staying at home, she decides to change her lifestyle and begin to eat healthily and exercise. As an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
I put there excellent. So excellent that because this sentence you can use your F and C, right? Or F and N, food and nutrition, right?
FCE.
Oh, now it's called FCE. What is called? Food what?
Food consumer education.
Oh, change already. Last time it was called food and nutrition. Then don't know food and what. Now it's called food. Food what again? Consumer.
Food consumer.
FCE. So you can use this in your theory, right? Correct now. Put it inside. Then wow, this student used proverbs. I can tell you, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I think if you were to use it in your FCE, trust me, not even a single in your class will use this. An apple a day keep the doctor away. Trust me, 我不是小看你的朋友还是你的同学because you see, very typical student will just write like that, finish, yeah, 写完了咯，关我屁事了，完了，拜拜，功课做完了，玩 handphone. But you add in the little efforts, the teacher will appreciate it. Because using the apple is got to do with fruit, and you are talking about FCE. So you see, when you write this sentence, you know why again? You bring another story. Because my student don't like F and FCE and like D and T. You know what happened? Raymond, my this student always never hand in the theory homework. My FCE teacher will come to me because we every time sit down at the canteen, right? The staff, then we'll talk. This student very naughty one. Don't write 2 FCE. Now you understand? So we bring up this one, another story to tell. Let's go. Number 12, please.
Jack went for a business trip and can't come back because of the pandemic. So every time when his friends mention their families back home, he will always feel sad as absence makes the heart grow fonder.
There's another story to tell. I think some of the students heard that one of my students, the grandfather died in India, pandemic. After 1 week later, I asked him again, just a few weeks ago, I asked him, because I want to clarify. I said, is it true now? After 1 week later, the ambulance then go and collect his grandfather's body. Can you imagine if without this pandemic, his grandfather will not pass away, right? If let's say partly because the grandfather I heard is not feeling well already, then with the virus, of course, and then without the proper healthcare, proper treatments, in certain part of India, it's not like Singapore, right? Toa Payoh, Ang Mo Kio, Jurong, or Marine Parade or Tampines, you can go anywhere, right? Everywhere got hospital and it's very nice. But India is different. You no money, sorry, you have to wait. This is 什么世界？这是什么社会？ Only the rich can go in better than the poor 不是人啊。 Hey, that's not right, no, I cannot take it. No. So you see, with this sentence, another story to tell, and this is recently, these students are still in my class, in my tuition class. Seriously, he told me when he was young, he took $2 just to buy sweet. Just to buy sweet. Got this guy on the motorcycle, just snatched his wallet. 为了2块钱偷一个小孩子的钱，哇，这个大人真的不是人啊。Okay, number 13. Done with it. Number 13.
Everyone will be happy on a payday since a heavy purse makes a light heart.
I just realized usually say everyone will be happy on the payday. I think it's happy on the on the payday. So this one is very straightforward. Number 14.
After experiencing an experience with scissors, an incident with scissors, John never dares to go near scissors again, as a burnt child dreads fire.
Okay, this one straightforward. Number 15.
After getting his first paycheck as an estate manager, Jack decided to spend his money on a horse racing venue and lost all of his money. Hence, one might say that a fool and his money are soon parted.
Okay, I just realized when I'm marking, I forgot to tell you this word here. Did you copy somewhere for this one? Yes? Yeah. Excuse me, that's in the Americans, right? You're gonna say paycheck. We're gonna use that paycheck. Come on, man. You, what's up, man? You. This is British. We do not paycheck. Hao Xuan, can you spell the proper word of check, please? To Miss Cole. Thank you. Hello?
Yes.
The check. This check is wrong. You know which check we are talking about, Rolly? This check is to check on you whether you study the check. But the American use the check here. Ziting, can you help? Which check? Seriously, you all don't know. Susan, you know not? Muka, you know not? Not paycheck. I don't want to check. You might say WeChat lah. 没有人知道啊。接下来，若琳 ，Good luck to 若琳，我叫你，你都不见掉。Okay, guys, if you're going to write paycheck, I'm going to tell you, good luck to you. The British guy will not be happy with you. All right, this is American spelling. And thank you, Rolling. You are very honest that you copy this sentence from somewhere. Okay, because the horse racing venue is a way writing is American, I can tell. But it's okay, I told you. I just want honesty. Okay, I have student, not you. No, Uncle Raymond, no. 一次我跟他讲了方法 oh sorry. 第二次 is a guy 第三次 I say please FO. Get out of my class. I don't want a dishonest person. You pay me $1 million, $1,000, I will never want to teach a dishonest person. I don't want you to reflect my reputation. 有这样的师傅就有这样的徒弟 I don't like that. True not, Rolling? Right? 错就错. Be honest. I'm not perfect. There are some students who correct me. All right? Right? Don't worry. We learn. So don't use the paycheck. Use paycheck. All right? Or use after getting his first check, you no need to put paycheck already. After getting his check, you know why they put paycheck? Because if I don't put the paycheck, it sounds very weird. After getting his first check, the check without the pay, cancel 掉这个 pay. It sounds very funny, right? Because the spelling is check 嘛. After getting his first check, you mean 若琳他去 check up 啊？他去医生看医生是吗？ No, you say the Americans' way of writing is totally different from the British. Please learn from the British English. Yeah, I know some of my China students, or even my Taiwanese students, or even my Hong Kong students, they learn from the Americans. Fine. Let me tell you, okay, Susan, you're from Canada, right? You came. So you realize Canada's English, to be honest, is much better because they have this British accents, right? True enough. Please continue to do that. In fact, actually, before that, I'm thinking of migrating to Canada because I love the scenery so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go and study, this is my own opinion. Since we are on this topic here, Ronnie, I leave it to you, all of you, Hao Xuan, Ziting, and Yipao. If you want to go for university, Jiarong, you know what I'm talking about, Jiarong? You know who I'm referring to? If you want to go for university, go to the England's, the Britain University. But if you want to learn about how to do business, doing about business, a degree in business, degree in business administration, go to United States of America. Seriously, if you want to talk about medicines, architectures, language, or psychologies, philosophy, history, language, please take a degree in England. Not because my degrees are from England, I say that because it is true, right? Because to be honest, US history is 300 years. Do you know that? Britain history is more than 300 years. Do you know that? Right? And Oxford and Cambridge history is longer than the Americans. The American top two universities, MIT and Harvard University, right, is from Lee Hsien Loong. Lee Kuan Yew is from, I think, Oxford with double degree. So I leave it to you to choose. So I always advise my students, if you want to do business, then take US. Why? Because US do business very SLY. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay? Go and find out what's the meaning of SLY. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Okay? Let's continue the next sentence, please.
Jill is always overconfident in all that she does, but in the end, she always gets lower than what she expected. Don't count the chickens before they are hatched. Use
this sentence, this paragraph, into one of your compo. In fact, the number 1 to number 17, some of the mini paragraph, oh my goodness, Jesus Christ, it's good to use in your paragraph. If you don't use it, now start to have the little mini handbook, Rolling, to copy all these things down. This is how I passed my A-level, no? I copy everything. That's how I score in my GP. But I'm glad now that my elder son GP is much better than me. Fair wow, correct? You know what GP it's called English, right? So 所谓前烂推后烂是吗？后烂推前烂还是什么烂？我忘记了啦You know the saying All right. So last one is a very important. Muka, you must listen. You like it or not, okay? You are going for Set 3. IP student, unless your school got no social study, but you still have to do it because you have this topic called regional study, if I'm not mistaken. For RV student, you have social study, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go.
You cannot expect poor people to fight for climate change because an empty pet cannot stand up upright. They need to first fulfill their basic needs.
Excuse me, sorry, I drink some water. First of all, don't use the pronouns they. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma and your grandma will put that fat of fire. Who is the they? Who is the they? Get an idea? Number 1. Number 2, if you're going to write this in your social study in your higher secondary school, your teacher will circle who is the they, who is the he. Be more specific. You cannot expect poor people to fight for climate changes because an empty bag cannot stand upright. These poor people, in fact, need to fulfill their basic needs. You put they and their. So who is the they and their? My grandfather, your grandfather, his grandfather, his grandmother, his uncle, his auntie. You get me? So be more specific, children. Don't let your teachers to mark you and circle who is the they. And next thing is that why I put SS social study, because it is true that in fact recently my Set 4 student, We are talking about source-based questions, about poverty. Okay, about poverty. Now, you know Singapore also got a lot of poverty, a lot of people who are in poverty. 就是贫穷的人. How many of them? 30 to 300 or 30 over 1,000 people. You don't believe, you don't see Singaporeans, Akong, Ama, all those old people sleeping in the void deck of HDB or even in the park. Surprisingly, that day my friend showed me there are some poor people who sleep at one secluded corner because you guys are staying in the right place. And when I was doing police duty, you know, Uncle Raymond is also doing police duty, I really see some poor people really sleeping in a corner, and we are not here to catch them, rolling. We are here to bring them shelter, food, and possibly a warm heart. This is called a gracious society. Thank you, Rolling. In fact, it is so wonderful that when you wrote this sentence, that if these poor people are Rolling, Zhonghen, Ziting, Haoxian, Yibao, Muge, Susan, Winnie, and Jiarong, if all these poor people were to talk about eco-friendly sustainability and take care of environment, you and me are more educated and more enough food to eat, and yet we're not taking care of the earth. 我跟你讲，真的是不仁不义，不忠不孝 for the next generations. Seriously, this sentence, I trust me. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rolling. Did you copy from somewhere? And you copy correctly. But you see, the thing you copy, you told Mei. So I'm asking you, no, not your fault, because you just put like that. Because this is to give you the meaning, because an empty bag cannot stand outright. But now, if I give you more information, like, oh, so actually poor people can do climate change, yes. Because all these poor people, they don't know how to take care, they will eat, drink things, and then the plastic anyhow throw to the river, correct, to the drains, right? Because they don't uneducated. 鸡蛋糕我吃都不饱，你还跟我讲环保，你头脑进水啊哈！我吃都有问题了。I can't even have a shelter. I was thrown out. Do you know, when I was in Changi prison, when I brought my students to Changi prison. You know what's Changi prison now, Rolly? You know what's Changi prison now? No, seriously, one of the high-ranking told me, this old man went in and out the Changi prison for 27 times there. 27 times, and 你想从19岁7到60多岁嘞。Why? Because he said, when I come out, I want to turn over a new leaf, but people don't give me my chance. When I came out, my whole family gone because he never believed in me, because he said a leopard never changed his spot. 江山易改，本性难移. So what happened? He's in and out. You feel that staying in the prison is there because when he came out, he can't use handphone. When he came out, he don't know how to take MRT. He don't know how to use EZ-Link card. No? It's true story, no? So how? So when he went back to the prison, we taught him, but I said, no, I'm too old to learn all these things. I regret what I have done in the past that cost me today the future. And there's one guy, in true story, his whole body was tattooed, even chopped somebody's hand. And nobody, when he come out, nobody want to employ him. And this very good Tauke, Lao Ban, employ him. So this is exactly what you say. You tell me climate change, hey, hello, excuse me. I don't even have money and food and shelter. So that is why we as educated people, we need to fulfill their needs by telling them what to do. Education is the best invisible weapon. Thank you so much, Wally. So take this sentence very seriously, children. Yeah, don't tell me now you're set one. Because gradually, SSD, slowly, surely, definitely, you will hit this set 3. And if some of you can remember this today, what I taught you about this one, you will understand why poverty is the most serious. In fact, China now also got poverty, right? 贫穷的人. India also got poverty. The worst thing, the most developed country in the world, USA. And you realize how recently the Texas killing, right? How the killing, right? Of the kids, right? They are the most educated. And then these are the family, are they poverty? Are they living in a place where need education to bring up the, why do you think this 18 years old guy go and kill people? True or not? There must be a reason for all these things. And true, because most of them are anti-bac, cannot stand upright. Because they don't even have the basic need. What is the basic need? Children, I really you should thanks Rolling. Your school will never teach you this. And please copy down and you will understand why. When I was teaching this in my school, my teacher said, well, Raymond, you teach this. By the way, this theory is only used not in secondary school, it's using in poly and A-level students. Please go and copy and read this mushroom theory. And this is what Ruoling was talking about, basic needs, the 5 basic needs. education, foods, shelter, employment, and sex. You hear me no wrong. Sex, S-E-X, sex. You need to produce offspring. Seriously, you know China 一个 child policy 对吗，若琳? Right, now they open up to have more children. Why? Because people are getting old. And this is also talked about in social study. Aging population in Singapore. Rolling, next time how many children you want to have? 1 or 2, right? Not like last time, 奶奶 got 10 children now. Wow, you take 红包 very good. Wow, mommy 我要去大伯、二伯、三伯、大姨、二大姑. Wow, all the a lot of 红包. But now you see only 1, 2 红包, right? So imagine how Shen, you also got 1, 2 children. Susan also, every one of you also 1, 2 children. Where got enough? And then imagine, most of them are girls. Who is going to join army to protect Singapore? You realize now? You realize that? Now you understand why the education is then very paramount important, because we need a paradigm shift. We cannot use robot to defend the country. Yes, you can use artificial intelligence. Now you understand what you're studying now. All the subjects are linked in your future. But to say, sadly to say, that in school, your teacher wants you to get A1 just for academic. I'm sorry, I'm not. So go and look at Maslow theory. And if you use this to talk in your essay, everything, all the teachers, including myself, have done this Maslow theory in university. Yeah? You are now away in front. And guys, I urge you to ask your parents, ask them about Maslow theory, convert into Chinese. I think some of them who are doing, some of my student parents are doing master, they will know what is Maslow theory. And this theory is super important, because before it starts in World War I and World War II, this is the thing that changed the entire concept of taking away imperialism. That means 那个慈禧太后, the Nicholas the Tsar in Russia, Emperor in Japan, the Queen and King in Europe. That is the Maslow theory. Because you know, Rolling, everyone wake up, 恍然大悟, oh, yeah, bloody hell, emotional damage. All these top people, the royal family, eat 大鱼大肉，咱们这些人吃小鱼小肉，鸡蛋糕。我没有东西吃. That's why got revolution. That's why got riots. Thank you to you. All right. Are you ready, children? Rolling, you have done your class a very big favor to share so much things. So when I'm marking out, wow, I was looking, whoa, man, good. So much thing to share. Now it's time for you. Let's go. It's a test. I told you already, huh? So let's read now. Zhiting, can you read this part here? Collective nouns.
Collective nouns are words used to describe a group of nouns. For example, 52 cards would be known as a deck of cards. Complete each sentence by choosing the correct collective noun from the box at the bottom of the page.
So children, don't worry. Thank you, Zhiting, so much. I have given you some of this. So now it's your turn. Sorry, if it's too small, I hope it's not. Okay, 1 to 15. So only fill out once. Ready? 5 minutes, go.
Wait, teacher, are we supposed to have the worksheet?
You don't have the worksheet, right, Susan?
Are we supposed to have?
No, after this, I will give it to you. You see, Rolling, this is what I mean from my student. Dare to question me. This is what I like. You are supposed to whack me left and right and left and right. Seriously, I ever take a water bottle in the class and pour myself on the head. 家荣真的呢. If people cannot answer me, I'll take the water bottle and pour on my head. They enjoy it, but my whole body wet. Then I go to staff room. 外面下雨呀，为什么你身体湿湿? Yes, Susan, to answer your questions, you just don't need to copy the whole thing. Don't write swimming in the shallow water was a what? You just write number 1. If you think it's a swamp, you write number swamp. Number 2 is a pride. Don't write the whole thing, please, please, please. You only write the answer. If number 1 is swamp, you just write swamp. You don't need to put what of sheep was happily grazing. No need, no need. 明白吗？若琳 Write the answer, please. Work smart, please. 一宝浩璇 get it, Susan, Muka, are you there, Muka? I want to see all of you looking at the camera to make sure you are honest, not cheating. Please don't use your handphone or Google it. Be honest, please. Thank you. If you are done, just show a thumbs up. What happened, Yibao? Cannot. Are you in the hotel? Yes. Wow. So nice. On staycations and yet do tuition. My respect to you, sir. Oh, okay, I see already. Yeah, thank you. No, Ziting, sorry, I just saw your answer. Once. Everyone have one word just nice to fit in for the 15th answer, Ziting. I hope I answer your question. I just saw your answer. I just saw your question. 需求什么顶次理论是吗？中文。Yeah, go and read this one. Trust me. This Marshall theory will definitely use one way or another in your life. Trust me. It's super useful. Trust me, guys. And don't share, 中文. Don't share with any of your friends. Please, don't share. Quick, I got another 5 more tests to go. 哇，医保眼睛大大力了，5 more tests. Emotional damage. Want to pass now? Want to pass your final year now? Want to score now? Yes. Show me the confidence. Yes, Uncle Raymond, I'm hungry to get a pass. Not just a pass, a good pass, an excellent pass. No need lah. Yibao, after this, no test ready. The rest cannot hear us. Okay, shh. You see, 洛琳好像在听歌这样。这么久咩？只是写那个 answer 而已嘞。指定做完了吗？做完了。Susan finish？ 一宝 why you suddenly off？ 木哥做完了吗？浩轩 ，this one should not be a problem for you. I'm not stressing you, but I know you can, 浩轩。Because you are a nerd boy, smart boy, can. 指定 also no problem. 中恒 also. 嘉荣。Hey, ask Jialin come and join you. See which how many he can know. Is he beside you? I will give 2 more minutes, okay? 2 more minutes. Because I got important things to share for this month topics.
Wait, teacher, there's only 12 words given, right? But there are 15 questions.
Eh?
There are 15 questions, but there are 12 words.
Wait. Yeah, I'm just checking through. Correct. You're right. Oh my goodness. I forgot I cut away. I think is it cut away? Okay. Yeah, oh my God. I'm so sorry, my dear. Susan, thank you. I was counting,不对呀. Sorry guys, my bad. I hope I not made you sad, and please don't be mad. That will not make you glad, and please don't tell your dad. 嘉荣啊，麻烦你不要这么 serious， 笑一笑。你看其他的孩子这样，这么 serious， 这样做什么？都 FML， come on man。
Are we supposed to send the answer to you after we're done?
Oh, I trust you, Susan. You see, I answer. I'm waiting for student to ask me, and you're always the first one. No need. I trust you, Susan. You are integrity students. If you can write those essays in the past, I definitely trust you. Same goes to all the students here. Do you know, Susan, since you finished, I used to teach a Christian school. I let the student to mark their own answer. Once they are wrong, they will come to me, Mr. Raymond, my answer is wrong. I need to do correction 5 times, and they do it. Of course, Susan, there are some students, I would say accidentally, or they overlook, they'll mark wrong and then mark correct. So I will double check their answer. But this is once in a blue moon. Okay, so I trust you, Susan. I trust all of you, not just Susan, okay? You are leaders, Susan. You are not students. Remember, leaders must always be HIST. Honest, integrity, sincere, and trustworthy. 你把我做完了吗? Sorry, I just now I blanco the last 3 words. There's a pop and hurt and pack. So total there are, in case you miss out, you can check. There are total 15. Just now I covered these 3 words here. So just check again. Okay, let's go through this. 1, 2, 3 will be Ruolin. Later you read the answer. 4, 5, 6 will be Zhonghen. 7, 8, 9 will be Hao Xuan. 10, 11, 12 will be Yi Bao. 13, 14, 15 will be Mu Ge. Can I have show of thumbs up? How many people have completed? Thank you, thank you. 2 only, 3, 4. Winnie, I can't see your face. Don't let me put SPA without seeing face. Can I bring down, show your face, please? Thank you. Yeah, but I say see your face, not see your forehead. Thank you, ma'am. Last time I see your whole face. Next time you want, you can bring your dog and sit beside you. Then I'll bring my dog, sit beside me. Why? You cannot study, the dog will distract you.
Sit still.
Yeah, same as my dog. Yes. Thank you, children. I'm going to show the answer now. In 3, 2, let's go. Morning. One, two, three, yours.
Swimming in the shallow water was a show of herrings.
本来 show show of herring. Herring is 就是好像那个江鱼仔这样，你懂江鱼仔吗？ Do you eat nasi lemak or? Do you eat nasi lemak or? Those small little fishes, okay? Herring is like fish, okay? Carry on.
A flock of sheep was happily grazing in the field. All night we could hear the pack of wolves howling.
Who's then? You should know your, yes.
Looking out to the sea, we noticed a pod of dolphins swimming.
The pride of lions slept all day on the African plains. A long flight of steps led to the top of the tower.
Sorry, when Zhonghen was reading number 5, the pride of lions, that remind me, do you know some of the lions and tigers, they are extinct? When you say a pride of lions, that means there is still enough populations of the lions. But if this passage were to say a few lions, that means it's not a good sign, no? That means these lions are going to extinct. So now you understand the collective nouns is very important. If they say a pride of lions, means the populations are okay. But if you say a few lions slept all days, that means most of the lions either get killed or whatever reason because of hunger or the climate change, then they die. So it's not a good thing. Thank you so much. Next one, who's turn? Number 7, 8, 9, who's turn? Hao Xuan, your turn? Is it your turn, Hao Xuan? 7, 8, 9, or is it Zhiting? Susan, your turn, 7, 8, 9.
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Hao Xuan, 7, 8, 9, please.
Our cat has just had a litter of 7 kittens. Each picked a bunch of juicy grapes from the vine. The hen waddled by with a brood of chicks.
Okay, so you realize 7, 8, 9, thank you, Hao Xuan. It's similar like we are reading a literature books. So when you say a cat have a litter of 7 kittens, so now you know a litter is definitely more than 5. It cannot be 1 or 2. Now, when you say we pick a bunch of juicy grapes, that means it's really a bunch, not a few. If you say a few juicy grapes, that means it's less than 5 or 7. So a bunch is more than 10 overs. Then the brood of chicks, that means it's definitely more than 5. But you say the hen waddled by with a few chicks. So your few chicks can be 2, 3, or 4, but broods means quite a lot already. So makes sense, So you're saying that this farm is full like animal farm already. A lot of little babies or chicks or cubs or things like that, right? Number 10, 11, 12, Muka. I changed my mind. Right, 10, 11, 12, Muka. And then 13, 14, 15 will be Susan. Thank you, Susan. 10, 11, 12, Muka.
Need to read, right?
Number 10, number 10.
A band of thieves stole the precious diamonds. In the jungle, we could see a troop of monkeys swinging in the trees, and enormous.
And enormous or enormous? I pronounce an enormous.
Enormous swarm of locusts ate all the crops.
So the locust usually is grasshopper. To me, it's like grasshopper. So if you say a swarm of locusts, that means it can come into a few hundreds or even sometimes thousands. So if you say a troop of monkeys, that means it's definitely more than 10 over monkeys. But if you say we see a few monkeys swinging in the tree, that means the population of monkey has been going down. A band of thieves usually is a group, maybe going to go to the like Robin Hood's or Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. You heard of this story, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves who go and rob the rich and give the poor. Okay, Susan, your turn.
The herd of elephants stomped through the water hole. The gaggle of geese made a terrible squawking sound. We were in awe as we watched the school of whales swimming.
I cannot take it, Susan. Imagine you ask me to go and take a ship and see the whale swimming beside me. I tell you, I will freak out. I can't imagine the whale going to turn the ship upside down and capsize. So thank you. How many marks you all get? Be kind enough to WhatsApp me or send in the chat group, Zoom chat, all right? Well, Hao Xian, you really type everything for us. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you, Hao Xian. Thank you. Wow, 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 all coming. Well done, good, keep it up. Well done. You know what? This is supposed to be higher levels and some of them at lower level. So those P4 and all the way to Sec4 will be doing these tests. So if you know, please do not share. Well done, Hao Xuan, Yibao, all of you, well done. Jia Rong, everyone, Winnie, Muka, yes, well done. Not easy, some of them not easy. So can you imagine, these are the one. No, like your brother, no, your brother is the other one. Okay, don't have. Even have, also don't share with him. All right. Thank you so much. Right. So I'm going to go back to next week will be another test. Okay, where's my documents? Oh my gosh, I lost. Oh, okay. What is behavior and attitude? This is the month, this month we are talking about this year, and it's very important if you look at it. Behavior, characters, kindness, and gracious. So there are 4 major topics this month we need to talk about, and you guys have to write something like this, okay? Now, what is attitude and behavior? Or what is behavior and attitude? Yibao, read to the class, please.
Behavior meaning attitude refers to a person's mental view regarding the way he or she thinks or feel about someone or something.
Stop. I'm so sorry. I do not like children to read like this. I want my student to sit straight. You don't see a newcaster who read like this, who read like this, or read like this, or read like this. I'm teaching you to read like you are going for an interview. You must sit straight and upright with your diaphragms, chest up, and read. Attitude refers to a person's mental view. If there's a comma, rest for 1 second. If there's a full stop, 2 seconds. If the next paragraph, pause for 3 seconds. Start all over again with the attitude.
Attitude refers to a person's mental view regarding the way he or she thinks or feel about someone or something.
Carry on.
Behavior implies the actions, move, conduct, or function of an individual or group towards other persons.
All of you, beside Yibao, if all of you agree just now, Yibao, the way he read is not good, and when he sits straight is good, and the projection of his voice is excellent. This shows his behavior in the attitude of reading. If all of you agree that the second reading is good, please thumbs up now and show it to him. Give him support now. Please show your thumbs up with your emoji. Right? So Yibao, you see that? Can you all show the thumbs up now? Be careful. It's Luoling and Jiarong. Winnie, your wife, where Muka? Thank you, Hao Xuan, Ziting, Zhonghen, Winnie, Susan, Muka. You realize that, okay? You see? Okay, Yibao, now you understand, right? Just like the way you read attitude, you see, your voice, your cover. 你不可能你这样去 interview 对吗 Yibao? Right? Right. So what is bad behavior? Like just now the way you read like that is considered bad behavior. But the second reading you sit straight is a good behavior. Just nice, it use you on you the way you read. All right, no hard feeling. Okay, carry on, Yibao.
What is bad behavior? Meaning of negative behavior. Negative behavior is anti-social behavior. That is the behavior which is not acceptable by society, and that can cause harm to the well-being and the image of the society.
You realize this behavior, there is missing a U, right, Rolling? Right. So this is an American spelling. By right, you have to click this, become a British spelling. You know American spelling like color, C-O-L-O-R. There's an American spelling. A British spelling will be C-O-L-O-U-R. Okay, so there's a negative behavior. That means antisocial. You don't like you behave in a very weird, a behavior that people don't like. That's why, sorry to say, sometimes those children are being bullied. It's not because they have bad behavior. It's just that he worried or she worried that if I mix with this group of people, I get even more bullied. So I want to be negative myself. So this is why are you learning this? Because we are talking about comprehension passage, about listening skills. You have to listen, you have to detect how the tonality the person's at, then you know what answer to choose. Maths is very straightforward, but language is different. Back to you, Jiarong.
What is basic human behavior? It includes the way they act based on different factors such as genetics, social norms, core faith, and attitude. Behavior is impacted by certain traits.
Traits, the trait 就是说你的整个 how your characteristic is. Like the characteristic of a dolphin is a mammal, right? He give birth, he got hair. So characteristic of a platypus, even though he lay eggs, the trait is that he's a mammal, and even though he's lay eggs, it's okay, something like that. The traits.
Traits each individual has. The traits vary from
person to person.
Vary from person to person and can produce different actions or behavior from each person. Social norms also impact behavior.
I think you should know, Jiarong, you all have 2 sisters and 1 brother, so different traits. Your brother characteristic is different from yours and different from your sister. Can you imagine your brother behave? 妹妹怎么样? You say, huh? It doesn't look like your brother, right? You know the way he behave. 讨厌，妹妹给我那个东西了。我不管了，快点。You say, 哥，你 OK 吗？对不对？就是的。Right? Imagine your sister will say, 嘉荣，给我那东西快点。So your sister become very man, your brother become very girl. That's not the right traits. 明白吗，嘉荣？ You get idea? So it's the trait itself. If your 哥哥嘉荣可以给哥哥这个东西吗？That's normal. That's trait. But if you do that, 讨厌，快点给我，不然不要玩了。讨厌，嘉荣，you cannot take it. But if your sister do that, 嘉荣，快点啦。Okay, that's your trait of your sister. But if your brother do that, you cannot take it, right? So that is a human behavior. 怡宝 can you imagine your brother also do that? 哥哥，快点。You say, can excuse me? Can you behave properly? Right? You see the word behave? Right? Get it, huh? 中恒, you understand? Or 中恒, you so serious, 中恒. 中恒, are you there? 中恒, 中恒, are you there? 中恒, 中恒. Yes, because your eyes was closing just now. I saw you closing.
I just now like.
Hey, actually, Yi Bao, Hao Shen, bluff one. He's actually messaging his girlfriend, pretend to say lag. Okay, joke aside. Ladies and gentlemen, take this very seriously. Write it down. I'm going to find a test for this one. Sorry, this test on Susan, Winnie. Please ask your parents. It's called DISC. Some school will use this when you go for set 3. Jiarong. Why? Because some of the subjects will see whether you take history, geography, literatures, or pure history, pure geography, or pure literature, or whatever subject, or triple science, pure double science. This DISC will tell you which one is your leadership traits. Remember, Jiarong, you're reading the TRIATS, your traits. So whether if you think your brother is under the D, or your elder sister is under this, or you are under this. 明白吗? Look at it now. Look at it seriously. Tell me, children. Be honest, Susan, Muka. Which one do you think you belongs to? Be honest. Choose the number 1 and number 2. So for Uncle Raymond's, I'm a D and I'm an I. Then followed by the CS. There will be a test. It's about 50 over questions to test your this one. It's damn accurate now, Muka. 这个是跟你讲说你在什么情况之下做什么事情是有那个领导的潜能跟力量。Because this one 木哥，在真正的公司里面the multinational company they will use this to test who can be the manager, director, or the staff or certain people. OK, 我们讲《三国演义》好吗？曹操是 confirm 这个的，对吗？曹操。OK， 关羽呢？关羽 I will say will be this one， 对吗？关羽。那个张飞 confirm 就是none of here 啦 ，maybe 张飞你懂吗 ？OK， 张飞是那种很 very hot temper right， so you see he cannot be a leader correct true 的 right？ 刘备呢？刘备是 confirm 这个的，对不对？刘备你懂刘备啊 ？So make sense 啊 ？I doubt 嘛，中恒 your teacher will tell you this in your English class。所以你看，我们华文5000年历史，刘备。那如果呢，秦始皇呢？木哥，秦始皇是哪一个？你觉得是哪一个？
是 D 吗？
啊，对咯。如果他没有 D， 哪里有万里长城？如果他是那种OK 啦，哎呦可怜哦。 All the poor slave have to build the Great Wall of China. Never mind lah, never mind. Take your own time and build. It's okay lah. I think I feel empathy. Rolling. We will never see a Great Wall of China. True enough. But very sad, because of his forcefulness, a lot of people died during the process of building Great Wall of China. But in the process, a lot of people died. He protected a lot of millions of citizens. Correct now? So you see, you make sense, So doesn't mean Qin Shi Huang is a bad leader. Now you understand? 所谓完成大我，牺牲小我，你听过这句话了？Now you understand? So can I all of you choose one of your leader? It can be your daddy, mommy, or whoever your teachers. Don't choose me. Who do you think? For example, Hao Xuan, who will you choose? Based on your, okay, for me, I love Guan Yu so much that definitely he will sure have this one and this one. So Guan Yu will be the SI. He's a very tactful, humble, accommodating, and even temper. Got temper one. The temper means very able to control his temper. Of course, he's very outgoing, very enthusiastic. So, 你听过过五关斩六将吗？有没有？有没有听过？你们的成语就懂？Not easy, right? Just to save the 刘备的那个两个老婆，对吗？还有他的儿子，对吗？纵横So you see, right until today, Guan Yu is so respectable, and all the Hong Kong police station, 在香港每一个警局都在拜关羽。Now you understand? Is it influence? Make sense, I convince you, right, Rolling? Right. So please kindly choose a leader now. Winnie, who will you choose? Anyone can we start first? Because if not, I'm very scared of a total silence. Iba, who will you choose?
Does it have to be people?
Does it has to be what?
People.
If not, who will you choose? Pokemon?
No.
No, nothing wrong. Pokemon is definitely Pikachu. Which one? Which one? Pikachu. Okay, which one, Iba?
You like the army force.
Who's that?
Army force.
Can you type it out? I can't hear you. I'm so sorry because of background. I really can't hear. Who is that? Army? Who is that? Hao Xuan, who will you choose? Army forces. Oh, the force of army. No, I need a leader. It can be a cartoon characters, it's fine. It can be Pokemon, it can be anyone. Okay, you can be Dragon Ball, that guy also can. Nothing wrong. Hao Xuan, who will you choose? And which one, if you choose a leader, which domains it will be in? Which tracks? Jia Rong, you understand? Which tracks? Okay, Jia Rong, why not use your brother lah? Which one do you think Jia Ling will be in? Then you will understand him better. True now, Jia Rong, now you understand? Get it now, Jia Rong? Or can I ask you, which one will you belong to? Rolling. Jia Rong belongs to the dominance type. He always tell the brother, do this for me. Go and buy this for me. Jia Rong, which one?
My brother.
Your brother is belongs to where? D or I or C or S?
S.
S,
Yeah.
Agree now? Very humble, right? True now? Jia Rong, correct now? Yes?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yes, you see, yes or maybe. No wonder he always got bullied by you. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, Hao Xuan, which one will you choose? Let's say yourself. Or your father. Or your mother.
I don't know.
You have to choose now, children. You already set one. You are now in the leadership. You know why not, Hao Xuan? Because when you come to set 3, Luo Ling, you're going to be selected as a vice captain and a leader of the CCA. Agree? Okay, but by the time you set 4, your coach or your teacher say, hey, Luo Ling, now you're set 4, can you choose 你的接班人, right? Your junior. So then this is where you're going to choose. Then Rolling and Susan, Winnie, when let's say you choose your junior, say, okay, this one, then why? Then you say, oh, because it's this one, this one, this one, this one. Your coach will be very impressed. And because next time you're going to be your own boss, this is where these 4 domains is very important. Because not only in education, in writing, also this one, ladies and gentlemen, from this one, now, Muke, Susan, Zhonghen, Yibao, Haoxuan, Winnie, Ziting, Jiarong, and Ruolin. When you look at the comprehension passage, oh, these main characters are very dominant. No wonder this guy was very steady and consciousness. So you can pick the characteristic and the behavior. Then you can start to think what kind of questions is linked, right? Your teacher never tell you. Then, wow, this is so beautiful. It can help me in my literature. I can identify the main characters. Why these characters is dominance? Because this one is very humble. No, you don't want to get problems. And this one is very analytical because it's very particular, very picky. So from there, you make your literature readings, your comprehension passage, and then children, it's so important. From the DISC, it's called the DIS, you can identify what kind of friends you're going to have. What kind of career you're going to embark on. What kind of future you're going to choose your husband or your wife. True or not, Rolly? Right? You definitely want your husband to be in any of these 4. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you cannot find your husband and wife in these 4 domains, better find one. You don't find a wife to be a gambler, right? Right. Jiarong, you don't want to find a husband to be a drug one. So if he's a drug addict or a gambler, definitely it's not inside these 4 domains. Do you agree or not, children? No, it makes sense? Because my school used this to select the upper secondary school so that when I know this student, Nick is a very dominant one, then say, keep quiet, let the influencer and the steadiness to talk first. Because the dominants will always like to talk, right, Susan? I want to know, I want to say. So every time the the domains talk, then how about the I and the S, the C? 不用讲话了咯，对吗，浩璇？对不对？ Must give people a chance, ma. The school is not belongs to the rich or to the intelligent. It belongs to everybody. Know why? I talk so much, Ruolin. Get it now? Are you the introvert, diam one? You know it's diam, right? 不要讲话. Or are you the extrovert, very talkative one? Talk like me, non-stop. Unless I sore throat, I cough. Now you get it? Now you see the difference here with this one? I think I printed this for you, right, Susan? Please, during this school holiday, go and do your self-reflections. What kind of behavior I want to develop myself? Seriously. And what kind of characters I want to have? Do you know, sorry, Ruolin, can I use your example? I'm sorry, or any one of you here, we need to take. I'm sorry to say, they're bound to have someone don't like you one. True now. For whatever reason, 对吗，浩璇? Let's be honest. 就算你看even 李冠佑这么好李冠佑总为什么还有 opposition party 对不对 ？Okay, we don't talk about Donald Trump because the Donald Trump is the cousin is Donald Duck so they quack okay. So you realize that Ruolin, no matter how good you are, there will be still somebody don't like you. You know why? Because that person might be introvert. Because every time in front you talk to the person, shut up, Ruolin. Just shut up. I hate the way you talk. And then when you're in the extrovert, both of you can talk just nice. But when both of you talk, you say, wow, this Ruolin every time talk, I can't even have a chance to talk because I also like to talk, you see? So now you know. So when you meet, for example, Hao Xuan, who's a very quiet one, then you talk too much, he also don't like, right? So you can ask, so Hao Xuan, how you find? Have you taken your lunch? So only one answer and mono like. So how to make Hao Xuan to talk more? Hao Xuan, just check with you. What do you think about asking the open-ended question? Now you know what I mean. Ruolin. What do you think about yesterday the teacher said something I forgot. Do you know what is it? So Hao Xuan got 2 answers. Never pay attention, right? Keep talking one. No wonder you cannot receive. Then you correct, Ruolin. Or say, the teacher yesterday was talking about the photosynthesis and how it is. You see, make the introvert to talk, and then slowly, surely, definitely, Hao Xuan will become your good friend because you give him a space to talk. Then when you talk to Jiarong also like to be extrovert and talk. So let him talk, let her talk. You get me now? So you know he's a very talkative person. Then you say, what do you think? So you take a back seat. Then, Ronnie, you have the both worlds. That's why we are talking about set 3, children. Go and write down. Write down now. Please, Hao Xuan, can you type for the class? Singapore conversation. Please write down. You have to read this one. Because your VIA and CCE and your social study, you can type to the whole class, Hao Xuan, Singapore conversation. These Singapore conversations allow all Singaporeans, all walks of life, to come in, to give them their 2 cents worth of thoughts, as well as the train of thoughts, to share how to build, ladies and gentlemen. Gracious and kindness. Get it now, Lolly? Because you like to talk, right? Come, talk. What happened? I tell you, I don't like the government. Why? Because the government never give me Pokemon. Why? Because my Akong, Ama, my mommy, daddy got CDC voucher. Oh, you want Pokemon? Then work hard lah. End of the year, you got EduSave, right? $200, you can buy many Pokemons. Oh, like that? Okay, I work hard. But indirectly, you're getting your Pokemon, right? Wally. Now you get it? We hear you. We understand you. We want to build a gracious society. So Ziting, are you there? So Ziting, the rest of you, can you imagine that if I say all the Malays stay in Pulau Ubin, all the Indians stay in St. John Island, and then the Chinese stay in Takashimaya, Orchard Road. Good or not? Good or not? I tell you, if this happened to Singapore, Ronnie, you and I can fly to Australia and jump with the kangaroo already. I don't want to stay in Singapore. Because it's very racist. True or not? Do you know if some of you stay in HDB, the flag is reserved for some Malays and Indians. And this will be learned in your social studies. Seriously. And in Singapore, no such thing as, Malays cannot work, Indian cannot own the Chinese. No, no such thing. Rolling, 1/3 of my relatives are Muslim. My younger son's godfather is Indians. Some of my good students are Indians. I have friends who are also Indians. So I'm there to tell you, I'm no racist. Okay? My godmom in US is a Vietnamese. Okay? So no racist. So children, now why I bring all these things? Because I want you to learn in real life. Then you can feel the empathy, the sympathy, the compassionate when you write your essay and when you listen to a comprehension passage or read the comprehension passage, you know all these things, my dear children, the kindness and gracious. 明白吗? 明白 huh? So very important. Now today, seriously, you have this one. Please go and sit down. Please, my advice is, please, if you want me to kneel down to all of you, I will kneel down. I kneel down. I kneel down. I stand up. I kneel down. Please, don't play your handphone too much. While you're studying, some of your friends might be studying triple hard because they are hungry to get the top awards. Okay, so look at here. Which quadrant are you? Whether you're introvert, extrovert, let's do it right. Let's do it now. Let's do it together. Let's do it harmoniously. All these are the characteristics and the behavior and attitude. Do you have that to make you a good leader? And I strongly believe all your parents have all these ingredients. Jiarong, the traits, TRAITS. If you say your brother have this one here, confirm he will have some of this here. Agree or not, Jiarong? So how bad if somebody say, hey, Jiarong is a lousy student? No, Jialing is a lousy student. No. That's why your report book, children, why your teachers wrote all these things. It's based on this one. Now you understand already? It's not you're too young, don't understand nonsense. You're big enough to understand, children. Seriously. Okay? I hope I have motivated you to spend more time during the June holiday to study, really to pull out your socks. If you want to enjoy, do it end of the year. That's the most important thing. I'm so sorry that I take